The daily grind has got me so grounded, and I'm on the edge of my seat. I know when I get home I will be certain this is where I'm meant to be every day. Ba-dum, 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 every day. Ba-dum, 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 every day. Ba-dum, ba-dum, and I'm on the edge of my seat. I know when I get home.
Are you looking for something to brighten up the look of your yard? Well, adding new mulch to your landscaping can really make a difference in bringing that vibrance back.
Just make sure it's not the stinky kind.
That's right.
Our landscape professional from the Associated Landscape Contractors of Colorado has some tips about which type to use and how much.
The final touch in most landscapes is the mulch, and we're going to talk about why that's important. Mulch has many, many benefits. One, it's going to conserve water simply because you won't need to water as much, and the soil will stay moist with a cover of mulch. What we're going to do here is we're going to remulch. You can see some bare areas. Mulch comes in different shapes, sizes, colors, and it's all for different reasons. Let's take a look at some of them. Here we've got natural mulch, which is great, inexpensive and easy to lay down. And then of course we have the bark. Bark, most people are very familiar with this. This is shredded bark. Aren't these nice colors? The brown is very, very popular. These are shredded, and we like that because they knit together, and if you're going to have a lot of runoff or you're going to have a lot of wind, the knitted bark is great. You're not going to be refreshing it or adding to it so much because it does knit together. And this, of course, everybody loves this. This is the red cedar mulch. This is absolutely beautiful. It looks great in a garden because it looks like soil from about 10 or 15 feet. So very, very popular. And then we can't forget the rock. Rock, very, very good mulch. You want to put it in at about 3 inches of depth, and then the foundation always, and I would say the foundation under all of these is going to be your filtered fabric. Filtered, what's it going to filter? Oxygen and air. All living things need oxygen and air, and that's what our trees, shrubs, and flowers need. So we're going to lay this down, and then we're going to pin it down. Little stake right there, and then we're going to lay the mulch. Grass clippings, we want them to be dried, so I just cut these, so we would need to lay them out and let them dry, and once they're dried you want to lay them down in only a 1 or 2 inch barrier depth right now. And then newspaper and bobby pins. The old-fashioned way, you can put this in between your garden rows because this is going to keep the weeds from growing in between your garden. Again, flowers, or you might even put this in an area where you want nothing to grow. Well, we've got some mulch and we're ready to remulch, but let's take a look at how much do we need. A cubic yard is how mulch is sold, and so when we want to know how much a cubic yard is, it is a 10 by 10 area. That's 100 square feet that you're going to put mulch in at 3 inches. That's a cubic yard. Now, to make it even simpler, a cubic yard is about 8 or 9 wheelbarrows filled with mulch. That's your cubic yard. All right, let's do some mulching. Well, we're ready for the next stage of our mulching project. Let's take a look. I got some mulch down. I'm going to kind of spread it around a little. But I tell you what, there's nothing like getting down to spread it around. I'm going to make it look good, kind of like that. Bring it up to the edge. We like this mulch because this is the knitting kind, and that's about 3 inches. The last thing we want to do, because you want to make it look even, is you just come in and you give it a little pat. We're on our way to our mulch project. The landscape project is complete. It was easy, inexpensive, and look how fresh and new our landscape looks.
It does look nice.
Yep.
You know, I'm
once
thinking
a season, it makes a big difference.
I was thinking that maybe my stink was not from the mulch, maybe it was
Something
from the
else?
fertilizer.
Oh, glad it was just that.
Yes, it's no matter what, it still stunk.
If you want more information about mulching, or if you have questions for any of our landscape professionals that we are featuring this week, go to kdvr.com, click on the Everyday link.
Just come to my house. Just follow the smell.